Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say the word live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where the person's doing a trade recap or talking to you with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty, dirty look into what it's like to be a day trader and how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll find value here in this video. So I will pause the recording software for now, and I'll be back at the market open. All right, looking for a short at 226 here on Tesla, but first the price needs to get up, let's say right around 226.50. So I guess it got relatively close. I'd like to see it hit 226.50. Again, did it hit it exactly? No. Did I get close enough? Should I be in? Only hindsight will say. But I just wanted to see it actually hit. All right, yeah, the markets are starting to show some strength, which has got me a bit worried. Yeah, that time it did actually hit 226.50. So I should be in, kind of. Things started to change on the overall markets, which I'm watching off screen. So that also dictated the thought process a little bit. All right, I will go ahead and pause. Watching 228.50. First needs to get up and hit, right around 229-ish. So hindsight proved, I'm glad that I did not get short at 226. I'm glad I factored in the markets. And yeah, it just goes to show why you want to have multiple dynamics into a trade plan. Okay, approaching, yeah, really 228.75-ish. But it definitely needs to get up above 228.50. So let's see if Tesla can do that indeed. Okay, at 228.50. Can it get through? I will go ahead and pause. All right, looking at Nvidia here, short at 136.50. Looking for it to get continuation of this trend line here. And I'm looking for it to move to lows and take out those lows. Markets are coming down too, so that should help. So let's see if, and I am, for you beginners, I am short, meaning I want prices to go down. Yes, believe it or not, you can make money in the markets when prices go down. That is known as shorting, going short, being short. But if prices go up, that means you lose money. Super bizarre concept, first time you hear it, but yeah, that is actually possible. So does 136.50 want to break and get continuation? That is the question right now. I will go ahead and pause because I don't know if this thing, again, this is live, so I have no idea. Is this thing going to consolidate and go sideways for the next 10 minutes? I don't want to have 10 minutes of sideways movement or, kind of, there. All right, there. Well, for second was down. There we go again, a little bit below one. Whoa, look at that spike back upwards. What in the world was that? Did you see? That was crazy. Hopefully just an algorithm thing, and now we get a move to the downside. So starting to come down. Can we get some more though? All right, going to take off half there. Can we get follow through? Throw another at the 135.75 bid. Seeing if I can get filled on the bid. Move's getting a bit overextended right now. Come down a bit more, hit me on that bid. Did I get filled? Nope. There we go, filled on the bid there, so still have 75 shares left. And let's do this, because if 40 breaks, it should move, snap down, and take me out for the rest. But 50 will probably be a pretty hard level to break. But if, yeah, wow, quite the bounce right off of it. All right, going to take that off there and call it good for 174 on that trade. In hindsight, and this is why we're all rich in hindsight, should have done 500 shares on it, but I wanted to just ease my way in. But in hindsight, yeah, wow, that would have been a fantastic trade with 500 shares. But again, that's why, whoops, that's why we're all really rich in hindsight. Yeah, okay, yeah. Look at Tesla. I mean, just very difficult. This is the 5-minute time frame. So start off down here, all the way up here, and now it's coming all the way back down. So just very, very choppy. I'm not saying that there's not money to be made, but it's difficult to make money when prices act like they want to be strong, and then just like that, completely turn itself around. What's going on with the shop here? All right, I will go ahead and pause. And real quick, one of the big questions I'm always getting, hey Clay, how does your chat room work? So right here, you can see that trade that you saw me take on Nvidia was alerted there, 136.50 flush point, and it was alerted before. And I just say that because, yeah, and sometimes people, they'll get in first, and then they'll let you know as they're hoping to, gain off the momentum of all their members following. And my members don't follow, but my point here is right there. You can see that was alerted at 9:39, and I did not get in until 9:40. So in other words, I made the alert first. So there's no front loading going on. There's no nonsense in games that you do have to be aware of in other chat rooms. Not all chat rooms. So I'm not making it, I don't want to come across like my chat room is the only noble. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that you always got to be careful of that. Is your chat room quote unquote leader, your moderators all first piling in and then letting people know about it? Or how does that dynamic work? It's something that definitely needs to be considered, but you can see right there. And that's why I like the Discord. It locks in, that shows you the time, and then you combine that with the time stamps from just the broker, and you can see very clearly that alert was made. So members had the same exact opportunity that I did. Again, it's not a bunch of sheep. People think for themselves. Maybe some people disagreed with me, and that's totally fine. But point here is everybody had the same exact opportunity that I did. And that's always something that's I would love for you to join my community. Don't get me wrong, but if you're considering another community, just make sure those sorts of dynamics does everybody have the same chance, or is it, somebody gets in first and then they tell everybody else? Very, very important. Okay, I will go ahead and pause. Was I even recording? Please tell me I was recording through all that. Okay, I was. That would have been terrible to give that little learning point and then not even have been recording, but I was. All right, I'll pause the software. All right, interested in 136 short, but first needs to get up there and hit 136.20-ish. But it definitely needs to get above 136. That's for sure. So get above 136. Hit 136.20-ish. Come on, come up some more. Come up a bit more. Is it close enough? Maybe, but like I said, I'm looking at several different dynamics more than what's on the screen. But I do hear you. If you're thinking I should be getting it right now, I can see that. I can see that. And maybe you'll be right. Maybe you'll be able to sit there and say, see, I would have made money. But maybe I'm right for waiting for confirmation. But I will say this. I commend us both for thinking for ourselves. Because I do totally see. Maybe you're saying, Clay, that's close enough. I'd be in. Great. And I don't want you to, I want us both make money. I just want to see the price first come up and do what I want to see it do. And then come back down so we can both make money. But yeah, maybe you're the one that's about to make money and I'm about to miss the trade. All right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, once again up above 136. I'm holding true with what I want to see happen. And it's just hovering right here. So I do have another choice down here at 136.50. So we'll see. I'm definitely not going to take it on this candle here, though. All right, so looking at either 136, as I've said, or 135.50. I will go ahead and pause. Well, for those of you that would have gotten short at that time, you would have had to sit through a little bit of pain, but I don't see any reason why you would have been stopped out. So congratulations, you would have been making money. And I just 135.50, I didn't feel comfortable with it. Felt a little bit too overextended at that point. And even that trade, still not out of the woods. Now, if it hits 135, I would have been fine. But I could try to play a back test here. Yeah, so if this actually wants to come snap back above 135.50, I do like that actually. Try to play a retest of that trend line. All right, I'll go ahead and pause. All right, I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up. It is 10:16, so basically 45 minutes in, and I'm going to move on with my day as I got other stuff I want to do, and that's why I like to do day trading. Just as one of many streams of income, put some money in my pocket, and then move on with my day. And when you stop and think about it, you know, today was kind of not the best in the sense of I just couldn't get anything that quite cooperated in terms of giving me another entry point. Now, the first trade worked fantastic and was great and provided us a good lesson in terms of the chat room and what to look for if you're thinking about a community. But other than that, as you saw, couldn't quite get anything. But at the end of the day, I mean, let me ground myself in reality real quick. We're in the world. Not many places where 45 minutes, and I'm in my robe right now, can you make 100, you know, with commissions, let's just call it $170 on a morning where it's kind of like, ugh. So if blah type of morning still is yielding me $170 in 45 minutes, I'm not a greedy savage. I am happy with it. So that's all I'm going to have. And sometimes mornings like this happen, and it is what it is. But overall, very happy with it, very grateful. And I hope you had a good morning session too. So now if you are interested in my chat room, just go to claytrader.com/team. Again, claytrader.com/team, and you can learn more there. Just remember, are you sure your chat room you're in? Do the moderators, do the people quote unquote in charge, do they have your best interest in heart, or are you just a sheep that they're trying to use to their advantage? Just something to consider. But thanks for watching. If you enjoy these live trade videos, hit that like button, leave a comment down below. Take care, everybody. Have a good one. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.